Hey guys, welcome back. Today on The Untidy Artist, we're making beaded Easter eggs. This is a really fun project for Easter. I wanted something that I could use every year to put as a centerpiece on my kitchen table or just to decorate my house for Easter. Let's grab some supplies and get started. The first thing you'll need is some foam Easter eggs, and I just found these at the craft store. I know they have them at Michael's and Hobby Lobby, and they come in a big pack. And then you'll want some paint. This is just acrylic paint. It comes in lots of different colors, so pick your favorite. And then you'll need a bunch of different types of glitter. So I've got some chunky iridescent glitter because I love how it reflects the light. And I have a few different colors of extra fine glitter in different pinks, and I have some chunkier glitter in some pink. And then I have this glass glitter that is really pretty, and I liked the texture of that, and I'll be using that. I've got some pink sequins that I will be putting on the eggs, as well as some glass beads. And I found this fun mixture that has a lot of different pastel colors in it that reminded me of Easter, so we'll be pressing these into the foam eggs also. You'll need some Mod Podge glue, and you'll notice here I have the gloss Mod Podge, and you want to make sure that you get the glossy kind. And some foam paint brushes, and you can see some pink paint on my hand there from another Easter project I have coming up here soon. I've got a couple of little cups just for mixing my glue up in, and a big glass dish that I'll be mixing all of my glitter into. So you just need a big container that will give you enough space to roll the beads around. And then I also have some clear acrylic gloss coating. This you can just spray on at the end. This part is optional, but it helps keep all of your glitter and beads under control. Okay, let's get started. The first step is to grab your foam Easter egg, and I'm using a toothpick that you can see I've used several times here, and I'm sticking it right into the egg. This will allow me to hold the egg without getting paint all over my fingers. And I'm going to dump the paint directly onto the egg, and using my foam brush, I'm going to tap it into the egg. So I use the brush to kind of spread it around a little bit, but mostly you're going to be pressing the paint into the foam with the foam brush. And what you want to do is really saturate the foam egg with the paint. So you can see I've got a little spot there that hasn't been covered completely. You want all of the little white spaces to be covered. So give it a good coat and go back over it and make sure that all of the little white spaces have been covered up with the paint. So once you have a nice even coat of the paint distributed all over the egg, you're going to set it aside and let it dry completely. And while it's drying, go ahead and grab your glass beads, and I'm just going to start dumping them in my container. Now the amount of beads you'll need and glitter kind of depends on how many Easter eggs you'll be making. I'm making quite a few of the Easter eggs, so I'll be using quite a bit of my glitter and beads, and then I usually just set aside whatever I don't use for another project. So you'll see I added about 1/4 cup of my glass beads, and then I'm just dumping in some different glitter. I like the big chunky glitter that's iridescent because of how it reflects the light. I've got the extra fine glitter because it's super shiny and sparkly, and then the chunkier glitters just to add some variety and texture. And I'm using pinks to match the pink paint, but you can obviously mix this up any way you like. I did some really pretty eggs that were with different golds that turned out really sparkly and pretty, and also some blue eggs that use these same pastel colored beads. Now I'm just going to grab a few of my sequins. Once again, this part is optional. You can do whatever combination of beads and glitter you'd like, and you can see here it just looks like a little party. So once that's all mixed together, go ahead and grab your egg and make sure that the paint is dry, and then I'm going to grab my little cup and just pour some of my Mod Podge glue directly into this little cup, and then dip my egg into the glue. You want to apply a lot of the glue to the foam egg, and you want the foam egg to absorb a lot of the glue. So you can see I'm really pressing it into all of the little tiny foam holes and really making sure that it gets a nice, good coating of the glue. We want a lot of glue on the egg because this will allow the egg to pick up a lot of the glitter and the beads. And we want lots of the glitter and the beads to stick to the egg. So you can see I've got a really nice coat there. And then still using my toothpick, I'm going to just dip the egg onto the top of the beads and the glitter. And you can see it starts to pick up the sequins and the beads. So just really press the egg down into the glitter. And then once I have a nice coat on the bottom, I'm going to grab this little cup and just use it to sprinkle the glitter and the beads over the egg. And then I use the side of that little plastic cup to really press the beads into the side of the egg. The goal here is to really get as much of that glitter mixture to stick to the egg as possible. So I keep sprinkling and pressing. And so I just continue to sprinkle the glitter over it, making sure that everything is completely covered and really pressing those beads and glitter into the foam. And then you can see that's the little hole from where I put my little toothpick. So I'm just going to make sure that that's completely covered. And once it has a nice even coating, go ahead and set it aside to let it dry. The glue will dry clear. And if you'd like, grab the gloss coating and give it a nice spray to keep the glitter and the beads under control. And that's it, guys. You have these gorgeous Easter decorations that you can use year after year. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments or questions, please post those below. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Please stay tuned for more Easter DIYs that will be coming up soon. Check out some of my other tutorials at untidyartist.com and give this tutorial a big thumbs up if you liked it. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.